We are recording. I'm Ernest Clark and I'm talking with Ana Maria Ampuero. Today we're learning how facilitators can use the new DAI Leadership Lab. I'll be walking Ana through several steps. Some steps she's completed already, so we'll skip over those. I will mention them and you can check the handout, the instructions in the handout for walking through those. I'll share my screen to show the first couple steps. Ana and I are going to the DAI Leadership Lab homepage. Which looks like this. And we now have a new video which just got uploaded in the last hour, which welcomes you to the DAI Leadership Lab. Click on Sign Up if you do not have an Institute account with the DAI Institute. Otherwise, click on Sign In. Are you signed in already, Ana?
Yes.
You are. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to sign in. After you have signed in, if your role in the lab is not facilitator, please send an email to us to ask us to make you a facilitator. If you are a facilitator, you should see this body panel on the left of your screen, and it should show facilitator resources and add a group and add event. You'll need to do these things in order to set everything up as a facilitator. I'll stop sharing my screen now and ask Ana, can you share yours?
Okay, I will do that now. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now.
Excellent. Ana has signed in. Step 3, after signing up and becoming a facilitator, is to customize your profile. So Ana, can you click on My Profile in the body panel on the left? Very good. Now, to edit your profile, off to the right of Ana's name underneath her photo. Now, she's done most of this editing already, so we're just going to walk through the steps and show you what each screen looks like.
Yes.
Ana, I think on the right side of the profile page, you have an edit profile button. Does it appear when you go over there? Yeah, there it is. Could you click on the edit profile button?
I clicked on it.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Here you can enter your name, first name and your last name. You can use Roman letters. You can use actually any script that you have a keyboard for. If you do not want to use your real name for security reasons, we encourage you to use a fake name. Ana has entered that. Beside your name, Ana, can you click on the Details tab? In the Details tab, you can write more about yourself. Here you can introduce who you are and what you do. So Ana, underneath Role Organization, if you want, you can enter your role with DAI.
Can I do that in my language?
Yes, please. You can do anything in your language. So especially for you, you should do just about all of this in Spanish. Excellent.
Change?
Now, change is the privacy setting. So click on that, please. you can say whether you want everybody who comes to the Leadership Lab to see your information, that's public, or only those people who are logged in, that would be all members, or only the people who are your friends in the lab, that would be my connections. So you can set that however you want. And
It's
then
okay.
about me, we can do this now or later, Anna. You can write more about who you are, what you do with DAI, or you can encourage learners to look at the workshops that you will be guiding.
Okay.
And
Do I do that, something or not yet?
you can if you want, or would you like to do that later?
I think I would like to do that later.
Okay, and then if you scroll down, there's a phone number field. If you want to, you can share your phone number. If you do not want to, you do not need to share your phone number. You should include the country code, and again, you can change the privacy settings. So right now, Anna's is changed that only the people who she's already connected with will get her phone number. Okay, then click close and save changes. All right, now in the menu on the left, can you click on profile photo, please, Anna? No, not that menu, the next menu. Yeah, that one. Very good. Anna has already chosen a photograph and uploaded it. If you want, you can upload a photograph, or you can use your webcam and take a photo, but she doesn't need to do that again.
We can do that now or just for practice.
Oh, sure, sure. Okay.
For instance, upload. Well, my computer is slow,
That's fine.
but I will look up in a file, a photo I have in my computer, and then I will select a file.
Yes.
And so I'll go and then I would select one.
And then, oh, it's too big. It needs to be less than 5 megabytes. Okay. So we'll skip that.
Yeah, we'll skip this.
We'll skip that step for now. Then underneath the photo option on the left, in that menu on the left, it has cover photo. The cover photo is the photograph that is stretched wide, well, doesn't stretch, that's wide across the top of the page. Anna has chosen that photograph already. If you want to use these photos, you can, but they're not required. Okay.
What I did also was go to paint, and then I made my photo smaller because it was too big.
Okay.
For the
Very good. Okay. All right. So now let's go back to your photo. Can you click on View My Profile in the top right, Anna?
Oh, right.
View My Profile. And here you can see Anna's cover photo is the photograph across the top, and then her profile photo is the square photograph. She has her first name, Ana Maria, and then there's a pink button that says Facilitator. The next step, we're now on to step 4, for facilitators, is to set up a new workshop in the DAI Leadership Lab. To do that involves 3 steps. First, we're going to add a group for the workshop. So in the body panel on the left, click Add Group.
Groups.
Sorry, not groups, but Add a Group. That's okay. Now you can click Add Group. You don't need to go back.
Because I don't see the Add Group. Where is that?
It's right underneath Groups. It says Add Group.
Add Group. Okay, now I see it.
Okay. When you run a workshop, your workshop will have a group and it will have an event. The event has the time, the date, and the location. The group has all of the other information. First, your workshop needs a group name. So enter the name in your language or the language of the participants.
The name of the workshop?
The name of the workshop. Usually we would say you should use the course name and the location and then the month. Excellent. Then if you want, you can describe it. You could say, again, the course name, where and when it's happening, whether the course is in person or online or both. You can give the names of all of the facilitators. You can, if the workshop is for a particular organization, you can name the organization. If you're charging a fee, you should probably put the cost to participate in the workshop. All of this information is optional. Describe it in any way that you think will be helpful for participants.
Okay.
Great. Then create group and continue. Next, we will come to 2, settings. Most workshops in the Leadership Lab will be private. What that means is only people, that everybody who logs in to the DAI Leadership Lab will be able to see your group, but they will not be able to read the content of the group. However, if you want to hide the group so that people will not find the group on their own, but they have to have the URL in order to see the group, then you should make your group a hidden group. You should not make the group a public group. So Anna has chosen private group, and then we choose different settings. So invitations should be organizers only. Activity feed should be organizers only. Group photos should be, group photos, all group members should be able to upload photos. Albums should be organizers only. Group documents, all group members should be able to upload those. Group messages, all group members if you want, or you can make it organizers only. The group will not have a parent, so you do not need to select the parent. And then you click next step.
What does this mean, the parent?
The parent? So for example, if you were running a very large workshop, say with 40 or 50 people, and then you had groups within that, you would have a parent group for the whole workshop, and then you could make subgroups for the others. But that's an advanced setting that most people will not need. So then next step. Now we come to the group forum. Many facilitators interact with participants, and participants interact with each other through Signal or WhatsApp or some other messaging app. If that's what you want to do with your group, you do not need a forum. However, the lab allows you to run a forum within the DAI Leadership Lab. So if you want a forum, this is the place where you would say, yes, I want it, or no, I don't. And then you click next step. Now you need a photograph for your workshop. This will be the square photo that appears in the lab. You can use the course image that's in the lab, or you can upload your own photograph.
But I will have to upload it, isn't it?
Yes, you'll need to upload it.
Okay, and in the media, for instance, I could use the same image, but I will have to upload it here.
Correct. So when you set up a workshop, you do that from the front end of the Leadership Lab. Anna is also an administrator, so she can access the back end. But when you're setting up a workshop, you will upload the photograph from your computer. You will not use the media library.
Okay.
So do you have a photograph you want to use, Anna, or? For Dios?
My pictures are too big.
Okay.
My computer, so
I understand now. Here, I can share a photograph with you, and you can save it to your desktop and then upload it. I'll do that quickly.
send it by email?
Yes, no, I'm going to put it in the chat, and then you should be able to click on it.
Okay.
There you go. You should be able to click on it and save it to your computer, and then you can upload it from your computer.
Great, thank you.
Sure.
So I say upload
Yes.
and then choose it. Okay, sorry. I have to select the file.
All right. So there it is.
Choose it.
And then open. Yep, very good.
Yeah.
Now you get to crop your photograph. So click on any of the corners of the cropper and expand it as big as you want it to be. You can expand it in any direction. And then once it's as big as you want it, then you slide it to include whatever you want to include.
That's good for me.
And then you click crop photo. And then you click, do we see it? Good, it's cropped, and then you click next step. Let's get a cover photo, Anna. See if I have one that we can use. Do you have a photograph that you could use?
Let me check.
Even if it's big, if you send it to me, I'll make it smaller and then send it back to you.
I'm just gonna choose anything.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. There.
Oh, perfect. Lovely. Okay. So we'll just use that one for now.
Yeah.
And then choose next
I
step.
can crop. How do I crop?
No, that comes later.
Okay.
So it's funny. You crop the photo in the editor, but then you can't crop the cover photo until you're finished with this process. So we'll come back to that later. Now you click next step. Here you can invite people to join your workshop. This is a nice feature, but it does not work well. In order to invite someone, you have to know their Leadership Lab username. That's the only way you can find them. And that's really difficult to get. So we'll skip this step. Now, Anna's workshop is Hijas de Dios, so she is going to connect her workshop with a course in the Leadership Lab. So click the box, yes, I want this group to sync with a Learn Dash group. And then click next step. And now on this step, Anna will choose the group. From the drop-down menu, she'll choose Daughters of God. When Daughters of God is translated into Spanish, she would choose that course instead, but that's not yet complete. So there you would see Hijas de Dios. Now we finish. Oh, that is strange. I don't know what happened. Anna, can you click in the body panel on the left? Please click on Groups. And My Groups. Oh, there's your group. Okay, very good. I don't know why we came here, but here we are. Anna, please click on Hijas de Dios, and we will go to the group page. Here you can see the cover photo across the top of the bird in the nest, actually the bird behind the wire. Then we've got the photo of the girl. The course name, Hijas de Dios, Ecuador, Junio 2022. This is a private group, and Ana is the organizer. There's a short description. Este curso será presencial, and then it goes on. And we see a photograph of the presenter. That's Ana. The very first thing to do in the feed is to click on share something with the group. And then you type this message. Here's where you can paste the link for your Zoom sessions. Do you have a Zoom link that you want to use, Anna?
Well, not now, but I'll paste here.
Okay, right. So what you can take, paste here the link, right, exactly. And then you click post.
Or the address, because I'm saying that this is going to be an in-person.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Well, sorry. If this is an in-person workshop, you don't need to put anything here. Will you be using a forum or a WhatsApp group, Anna?
Yeah, a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, so even when you have an in-person workshop, you may still be interacting. So you would say, paste here the link for the WhatsApp group.
Okay. Link for the WhatsApp group. Okay.
The Leadership Lab is helpful it's very helpful when you're running an online workshop. It's also helpful when you're running an in-person workshop.
Great.
Okay, so we'll post that. The instruction guide walks you through the steps of how to get a link for a WhatsApp group. So learners can on their mobile phone, they can come to the workshop page, go to the feed and click on the link for the WhatsApp group, and that will switch them over to the WhatsApp. Now, up at the top of the page, Anna, next you can reposition the cover photo. If you hover over the photo and on the left you see the 4 arrows that look like this, reposition cover photo, click on that. And you can drag the photo any way you want to drag it, up or down. You can't move it left or right. This way you can...
I cannot make it smaller.
And you can't make it smaller, no.
Okay.
It's a very wide photo. So however wide it is, that's the width you'll have, and then you can go up and down. Good. Next, if you want to share files with workshop participants, you can upload those files in Documents. So click on the Documents tab. Here, for example, if you have your own PowerPoint presentations, or if you develop a handout and want to share it with the participants, or if you have a syllabus, or if participants want to share resources with each other, you and they can upload any document here in the Documents tab.
Let me see if I can, I'm looking for a file that I can upload in my computer. And for instance, I have a PowerPoint.
Excellent.
I'm uploading that.
So that's done.
So I can actually upload the file. It doesn't have to be a link. It could be a link, but
it's difficult to load a link. If you want to share a link with your group, you should use the feed. That's what we did for the WhatsApp link. It is possible to upload a link to the Documents tab, but it does not work well. It's much better to use the feed tab. So here's where Anna has uploaded a document. She and any of her participants can upload their own documents here. Now let's go to the Manage tab and check the settings.
Manage.
On the right.
Now?
To the right.
On the right. Yeah.
So we send messages, send invites, and then there's a tab that says Manage. To the right.
Manage.
There we are. We'll just check the settings to make sure they're correct. Scroll down.
These documents that we share will be like homework?
Correct.
Yeah.
So the name is right, the group description is right. What else? Oh, what you can do here is at the end of the short description, after vase and the full stop, you can type the sentence, see the first post in the feed to get the WhatsApp link. That way when participants come to the group main page, they'll be prompted. So just click there after vez, full stop. Where it says
Where?
4 horas cada vez. Click in that box.
Yeah.
And then if you want, you could say the link for the WhatsApp group is in the feed.
Okay.
If you put the link for the WhatsApp group here, then anybody who comes into the Leadership Lab will be able to see that, and you don't want to put it here. That's why here you put the sentence, look in the feed, and then in the feed you put the link. And save changes. And then click on, after that we'll save. We'll look quickly at the settings, so scroll down, click on settings, just underneath the detail on the left. At the top left of your page it's showing settings. Click on settings. And we'll check to make sure that the group is private, which it is, and everything else looks good. Okay, so now Anna has she's customized her profile and she has set up a group for the workshop. The next step is to create an event for the workshop. The group has the documents for the workshop, it has a feed with a link to the WhatsApp group, it has the course. In fact, let's show that real quick. Could you scroll to the top, Anna? Oh, here you are. Can you scroll down a little bit and click on the course tab? So it says feed, course, documents. Can you click on the course tab? And here we've got a short description of the course. So here, for example, participants will be able to. We're still building this page, so it's not fully right yet. But this is where they'll have more information about the course. Okay, the next step is to add an event for the workshop. The group has the information for the workshop, but the event will tell us when and where it's happening. So in the body panel on the left, click on Add Event. Not My Events, but underneath Add Group there's a link. You can just scroll down right here, that's fine, and click on Add Event. All the way in the left, in the body panel, it says My Events, Facilitator Resources, Groups, Add Group. Click on Add Event.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, the name for your event should be the same as the name for your group. So whatever the group name was, do that again. The course name, the location or the country, and then the month. I thought it was Junio. Well, maybe it was Julio.
Maybe, no, I don't remember.
I think it's Junio. All right. Okay. Underneath, you can describe it. You could describe it the same way you can use any description you want. You will need to put at least one letter here. Okay, then scroll down, choose the start date. June the 10th. And then the start time. Now, so it's going to start on June the 11th. At what time will it start, Anna?
That's 8. Mm-hmm.
It will start at 8 o'clock. Now, we need to fix this. This is something in the lab that was not quite ready yet. Only for this page, when the lab takes the time, it thinks in Pacific time in the United States. So is that time ahead of you or behind you, Anna?
I should put 9.
Right, so if you put 9 o'clock, then it will show, when participants come to the website, it will show the accurate 8 o'clock Ecuador time. 8 o'clock Ecuador is 9 o'clock Pacific. That we will try to fix that, but that's the way that this plugin works right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, Anna, will this workshop happen in 2 or 3 days together, or is it going to happen weekly or monthly? Weekly. All right. So the end date, do you know the last day that it will run? Actually, skip that. Since this is a repeating event, can you scroll down? And click on, keep going down, repeating, event repeating. And it's going to repeat. Click where it says daily. It won't repeat daily.
Weekly.
Right, so click weekly. And after every week, so the interval is 1, okay? And how many sessions will there be, Anna?
6.
6. So after, select the button beside after, and then change the 10 to 6. And then select the box that says show only one occurrence of this event. You just want people to see when the first one is. Let's scroll back up and make sure everything is correct in that section. So we've got the start date, that's correct, and the start time is correct. We don't need to enter the end date because we're saying that it's going to occur weekly after every week.
Where do I put the hour? That is going to be 4 hours.
The end hour, yes. How many hours long will the session be?
4.
4, so it will end at 1 p.m. Pacific. So change the 6
Does
to
that
1.
go for end date? Or?
No, just click where the 6 is.
Okay.
And change the 6 to a 1. 1. Yep, there we go. And then you might have to... Yeah, that looks good.
So
okay.
It doesn't go chronological. It goes with AM and PM. Is that the way it's set up?
Correct. Yep. It's set up AM, PM.
Yeah, because some countries we go 24 hours.
Right. This one is set up to be 12 hours. Now, a little bit higher up. Here, oops, sorry, down. Just after the date and time and repeating. Then, after the repeating section.
And there's a time zone there.
Right. For now, that is set to inherit the global option, which is Pacific. Maybe we can change that later so that you can use your own time zone when you're creating the event. Later on, you'll see that when you go to the event page, it will show the time in your time zone, not in Pacific. If Anna wants, you can enter your name here. This information will be visible, so you can enter it if you want, but you don't need to. If you want, you can enter your email. Again, it's not required. And you can enter your phone number if you want. Okay, we'll scroll down. Here you can add further information. We'll skip this step for now about the hourly schedule, but we do want to show the event main location. Could you click on the... Yep. If you're running the workshop online, can you click on there? If you're running it online, please select online. Anna will not be running it online. She's going to be running in a place. So click on the online and select insert a new location. And here you can enter whatever information you want. None of this is required. So you can describe it, or you can give the exact location. You can do longitude and latitude. You can include a website. You can add a photograph. It's up to you. You describe the location any way you want.
Okay.
Okay, then scroll to the top. We've done all of the settings on the left side. Now we'll do the settings on the right. Here we go. In the more info box, this is where we need to enter the URL for the group. So Anna, can you don't click on anything yet, but in the body panel, right click on groups. Right click and open it as an open link in new tab. Open link in new tab. Now go to that tab. Good. And click on Hijas de Dios Ecuador.
I click on it.
Yeah, just click, left click, just open it, yep. Now click in the URL, the address bar at the top. Yep, copy that URL. Go back to the other tab. No, it looks like we've lost the event. Okay, in the body panel on the left, click on my events. Let's see if your event is there. Okay. This is okay. So we need to start over with the add event. Sorry. Okay, so we'll add event. The first thing we'll do is go to the right, and where it says more info, we will paste the URL that we just copied so we don't lose that. So Control V. Good. Now we'll go back and make the title for the event on the left.
Could I
Title.
save in between all these steps so that
No,
I
you
don't
need to
lose
do it
it?
all at once. Sorry, we don't have a save option
Okay.
yet. And then a short description in the next box. Okay, and then scroll down. It starts on something June 11, I think, at 9 a.m. Eastern. So that's the end button. We need to choose the start time where the 8 is. We need to change the 8 to 9. Very good. And then the end time is 1 p.m. Very good. Scroll down. It's a repeating event. It's weekly. And it will end after 6. Okay, scroll down. And as name and yeah, oh good, yes, thank you. Show only one occurrence of this event.
I'll just put my name now.
Okay, that's fine. And scroll down. Do you want to enter a location or just leave it blank for now?
Just leave it like that.
Okay, now we go back to the top and we will finish the settings on the right side of the page. We have the more info link, we've pasted that. So scroll down. Featured image. Here you can use the same image that we used for the for setting up the group. So click here and you'll choose the daughter image again. And then this is, you scroll down, the category is Daughters of God. So you'll choose that. That's the course. Later on, when Daughters of God is translated into Spanish, you will see that also, but now it's just Daughters of God. And here you'll choose the label ES Español. If you're going to run the workshop in multiple languages, you can select more than one language. All right, we're done. So we click Submit Event. And does it say submitted? Can you go to the top? Is there a message that...
Yeah,
yes, event is published. Very good. Okay, let's do this now. Let's...
that needs to be translated.
This page. Okay. Now click on, in the body panel on the left, click on DAI Lab Home. Yep. We'll go there. We're going to make sure that this event appears. Scroll down, click on Guided Courses, Upcoming Courses. And scroll down, and the upcoming workshops should show a course. Let's see if it appears here. Okay, is it there? Yes, Hijas de Dios, Ecuador, Junio 2022. Very good. Now, let's do one more thing. Scroll a little bit higher, please. You see underneath upcoming workshops, it says you can filter upcoming workshops by course and language. Click here to filter. And let's show only, beside language, choose ES Español. And now you will see only workshops that are in Spanish, and your workshops appear there. You can also choose the course. So above ES Español, There's the option for Daughters of God. Select Daughters of God. And now the page shows only Daughters of God workshops, only in Spanish. Very good. Keep scrolling down, please. Underneath this section, we list all of DAI's continual learning courses. Please click on the Daughters of God course. This takes us to the Daughters of God course page. And if you scroll down, it should show the upcoming workshops. And there is Ana's Hijas de Dios. Very good. So now Ana has logged into the DAI Leadership Lab. She's customized her profile. She's created a group page for her workshop and an event page for her workshop. Everything is done. The next step, let's do this. Ana, can you click on your Hijas de Dios Ecuador Junio 2022? The next step is... Oh, okay. Okay, this is very nice. Share this event. Can you click on share this event? Okay. You can share it in Facebook, in LinkedIn, via WhatsApp, or by email. So why don't how would you share it? There we are.
I put WhatsApp.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, it would go to my own WhatsApp?
It would be sent from your own WhatsApp. And you would send it from your own WhatsApp, or if you clicked on email, can you go back, Anna? Click the back button, top left, and let's click on Hijas de Dios, and let's share it by email, and see what happens. Scroll down. Oh, that was the other scroll. Click on Hijas de Dios. And in the pop-up window, you'll scroll down once it's there. In there. Yes, very good. And share by email, click the red email. Let's see what that does. Okay, has this opened your email app, Anna?
Yes.
Okay, we can't see that because that's not what Anna is sharing, but it's opened an email there. Oh, one more thing. Looking at this window that has popped up, notice that the time zone is not Pacific. It's America Guayaquil. Is that your time zone?
Yeah.
And notice that the time is not 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The time is now 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. because that's the time in Anna's time zone.
Where are you seeing that?
In the window that has popped up, on the left side, it says local time, time zone, America Guayaquil.
I don't see that.
Do you need to minimize your email, maybe? And look at the Leadership Lab webpage again.
Okay, I see it.
Now do you see the time zone?
Yeah.
Okay, so notice that the time zone there is different. If I'm in the Eastern time zone. If I open up that page, it will show 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. because that's my local time. So the DAI Leadership Lab automatically adjusts to the viewer's local time zone. I think those are all of the steps we need to take. The instructions also include steps for what to do when you invite someone to join the workshop and how to add them to the workshop. The main point to make here is if you're charging a fee to register for the workshop, please collect the fee before you add the person to the group. This is a way that you can encourage people to pay their fees and then regulate their access. Excellent. I'm going to stop the recording, and then Anna and I will talk